So I want to play Spider-Man PS4. But my Wii U will kill me if I buy a console that isn't made by Nintendo. And there's lots of hype for Spider-Man 2 PS4. So we're going to make our own Spider-Man PS4 game. And it's going to be way better. Okay, so I just made the map. The map was ripped from the original game. By ripped, I mean I had to remake it. And then by remake it, I mean I'm gonna make a little section and then just go off from there and just make whatever I want. That seemed to make sense enough. Maybe. I don't know how the world works, so maybe it actually made no sense. But maybe it made all the sense in the world. I don't know, okay? I don't know. Anyway, so I created the illusion of the sky before making a sky, and then I built the combat. And the combat was much better than the map because the combat was fun. Anyway, pretty much how it was built was that, like, a POW effect, there'd be, like, a trigger there, okay? And when the bad guy was in the trigger, you could hit Q, and then the POW effect, and everything would pop up, and it would, because the villain was in the trigger, then the villain would take damage. And then the hero pretty much was just built where if you just collided with the villain, you would take damage, which was a whole lot more simple to make. But the combat was probably still, like, one of the hardest parts of this whole game. Somehow. Because, like, it's just, like, it's so basic yet so complicated. But the combat ended up being very, like, just very basic, like, fighting game-esque, I guess. But, that's okay. Anyway, I ended up making Anyway, that was me rambling. Yeah, the map was done. Everything was good, except we were still just fighting a cylinder. But don't worry, I changed it to Venom. It's Venom now, because he was in the trailer for the second game. Anyway, then I finally just made the logo, which was the part I was pretty much excited for this whole project. I loved the cover arts for the Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales PS5. I love the cover arts because it's just like they're swinging in different ways. So in Spider-Bo, it was just him flobbling on the ground because he had no clue what's going on because he is not smart. Yeah. I think it turned out amazing. But it's not the amazing Spider-Bo, it's the kind of annoying Spider-Bo. So, maybe that wasn't a very good end result.